All right, what's going on, Scorpios? We're going to go ahead and jump into your July 2022 reading here. This will be your monthly reading, monthly reading. So we're going to take a look and see what is coming up for you for the month. If you're newer to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. You may find that one reading may resonate more than the other. But let's go ahead and get into this. You got taking risk, dandelion, healing, and you also have Mercury the mind. Interesting, Scorpio. Let's pull your tarot here. Ooh, I see an eagle though on this. Looks like a phoenix. Well, like, I'm getting Arizona in my head. Like, I don't know why Arizona is coming through, but take a look at this card. Look, it looks. You see all the red rocks and the bird. It looks like a phoenix. So, coming through here, Scorpio. You could be going through a period of healing as well. And you do have this Mercury the mind. So let's actually just pull your tarot here, Scorpio. Knight of Wands here. Two of Swords. Some of you guys may be indecisive about whether or not you want to like try something different here. Like, I'm seeing you like ready to go, like and ready to do things, but it's almost like you're sort of getting in your mind, and it's like you're sort of wondering like if you should take action or if you should go into something. It's like I feel like you're trying to be smart though with your decisions, which is good a good quality to have. It's a good thing, but this taking risk here. So maybe you guys are sort of weighing out whether or not something is worth it. But I do feel like something though is like you're really like. I feel like you're ready though. That's the thing. What's in your challenge? Judgment. Here you are, Scorpio. Ten of Wands here, and you have the Emperor. Yeah, it's like I do feel like you're wanting to take a chance on something, but I also get this energy towards like it's going to require maybe more responsibility, or maybe the responsibility like lies on your shoulder here. So, like it's going to require more of you basically, and maybe some of you guys aren't really ready for that commitment. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you are. I feel like you can go either way. You do got Mercury here, so I feel like you can go either way. Let's see. Near future, Ten of Swords here, Seven of Pentacles, and you have the Seven of Cups here. I feel like it's time to like explore different things, Scorpio. Oh, that's at least the energies that are coming out here. Like the Ten of Swords, like you have a lot of knowledge and information. Like you have a lot of experience. Like, you've learned a lot of things. You know a lot of things. You're educated. But it's almost like seeing whether or not you want to experience something else that contributes to what it is that you're already doing. But I do feel like it's like you're sort of having to figure out solutions here. And it's not a problem. It's more so like figuring out a solution to like what it is that you want to do and experience next here. And that's funny because Mercury's here and the Ten of Swords is, well, it's Gemini, Sun and Gemini, so it is Mercury as well. But I feel like you're looking at, okay, well, what's worth it? What's not worth it? Like, will this be worth it here? So I feel like you could be getting really creative in the month of July, sort of looking in different areas here, trying newer things. I feel like logically, it's like you're sort of getting out of the way here. I still feel like you're thinking things through, but the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're allowing your imagination to come through in a way to where it's like the creative part of you, or just looking at different options about what it is that you do want to sort of add to what it is that you're doing or experience here. Let's take a look at your outcome here. Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands here. You have the Moon card. Ooh, Scorpio. I feel like you're venturing off into something differently. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I got this maybe last reading or a couple readings ago to where you guys are going to be switching up the way you do things, but in a very like creative or just unconventional way that you normally do things here. But the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Moon card, this is like a fun mystery. It's almost like a riddle or something here. that it's like you're trying to figure out and like and explore. Um, but Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Moon card, there could be something that's something that you're exploring, but it's like I feel like it's coming from, well, I want to see what's there, or like I want, like this is what I want to create for myself. This is what I want to experience emotionally. Like these are the visions that I have, and it's like I feel like you're allowing yourself to sort of explore those things. Kind of a philosophical reading. Some of you guys may have Sag in your chart. But the Phoenix moment, then Scorpios, you get that a lot, right? The Phoenix moment. And I say it a lot too, because I see you guys going through it a lot. And that's just something that Scorpio archetype really always goes through. But it's almost like you're ready to sort of like emerge or like step into like a greater purpose, or even like kind of like sort of like really like just becoming like fully what it is that you really want to become. And maybe you could be going through some healing. Like maybe there's some blocks there. Maybe you're pushing through some adversities, or you're getting down to the bottom of like what really has been blocking you. Here. Like I feel like you're really looking at like the truth of situations rather than getting lost like in like a fear or something like that. Let's clarify though. I feel like you're gonna be soaring high. But I feel like you can even go. There's like a breakthrough in the clouds of this picture that I'm seeing. It's like you think, like even if you already went through a Phoenix moment, or maybe you're soaring the heavens and you're soaring the skies, and you are like an evolved Scorpio, or it's like you're kind of doing your thing. It's like there's what I'm seeing in this card is like there's a hole through the clouds. It's like there's a whole nother layer that you haven't even discovered yet, or that you don't even really know about because the clouds have been blocking it. But it's like it's unblocking itself is what I'm seeing here. Very visual reading. Some of you guys got Pisces in your chart as well. You have wolf instinct. I feel like relying on your instincts. Like your instincts are very strong. Scorpio's instincts are probably the strongest. So I feel like the more you rely on your instincts, like I would follow your instincts, like follow your intuition. And you also have this ship exploration. Yeah. Boom. I don't know if you can see it, but it says ship exploration. And the Eight of Wands is exploring. The Moon card's like exploring something you haven't really explored before, or going into something you really don't really know much about. Knight of Cups is like, well, it's sort of dreamy, visualizing, or like allowing yourself to be emotionally receptive, or allowing yourself to emotionally to explore things that you know will fulfill you. But yeah, I like it, Scorpio. Let's clarify here. Interesting. You got wolf here. There is a wolf in this card. So these are new cards that I got, and all these symbols in this deck are like in the tarot. And the way I've been intuitively reading it is like the symbols in and of itself that I pull from this that are in the tarot cards is what's really being emphasized. So it's like your instincts at this time, especially with the Moon card. The Moon card is those sort of, it is the underlying energies that are subconscious, that are intangible. It's about following like your instincts and listening to your gut. So, and also the lobster here on the Moon card represents the emergence of the subconscious, and not fear, but the emergence of like concepts or things that are within inside of you that are like treasures, but they're subconscious. It's like you have to bring conscious light and conscious awareness to the subconscious to illuminate the treasures that are there that you have to express, or to give, or to explore, or to experience, or to even create here. You do have this ship card as well. I'm not really seeing any ships, but yeah. All right, let's clarify. some of you guys, like you could be forgiving like your father for certain things, or maybe a father figure, masculine figure. Judgment, Ten of Wands, the Emperor. That's just like a separate message that came through. But yeah. World card on the Knight of Wands here. Lovers on the Two of Swords. And the Two of Wands picture. Yeah, you have a choice. You definitely have a choice. It's funny. I'm seeing this again. The circle. It's like the clouds are like. It's like there's a gap in the cloud. There's a hole in the clouds, and it's like you are the eagle, Scorpio. It's like you can go through and explore like the higher levels here, and not a lot of signs can do that. Maybe water signs, but Scorpios for sure. Like these deeper things. Or like these troughs and peaks of experiences. I like it, Scorpio. How do you get through your challenge here? Devil card on the Judgment. Three of Swords, Death card, Ten of Wands. And you have the Sun card on the Emperor. Yeah, there is like, maybe it's like, I almost feel like there's like some things that you could be carrying with you. Like Three of Swords is like, it is sort of a healing energy, especially if you have the Death card. Like maybe there are a lot of harsh things possibly in the past that maybe you're still holding on to, right? Or just like changes or things you had to let go of that were sad or things that were like disappointing here. And the Ten of Wands is almost like, that's like sort of like the burdens of the past, you know, that we all kind of go through. But it is like that. I feel like that's like sort of the burden, like, and it could even be forgiving yourself, possibly, Scorpio. With the Devil card on the Judgment here, it's like allowing yourself to be free from the past. Because this Devil card is reminding me of Saturn, but it's reminding me of time that Saturn rules, and it can rule. I wouldn't say it rules timelines mainly, but it does rule time. But I'm getting more so in the past with the Three of Swords being here. So it's like really forgiving yourself and allowing yourself to be happy and be who you are authentically with the Sun card and the Emperor. And realizing like the things from the past don't have weight on you anymore. And like releasing yourself from these chains that have been binding you to the past. I know it's easier said than done. It's funny because this Dandelion card has a lot of yellow on it. And the Sun card has like a lot of yellow. Like the Sun's yellow. So it's like yellow is, I mean, on a basic level, it's happiness. You know, it also could be mentally stimulating as well. Like, I just discovered this. Me and my girlfriend did. I was like, what? I didn't know yellow meant that, you know. But just being happy, excitement, joy, allowing yourself to experience joy. I was just reading. If it comes to me, I was just reading something, but I don't remember the full thing. So but I'm doing the wrong cards here. But if it comes to me, then I'll say it. All right, let's see here, Scorpio. Seven of Cups again in this row. Came out on the Ten of Swords. Four of Swords on the Seven of Pentacles. And you have the Justice card on the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, these are illusions, Scorpio. It's like the Seven of Cups, yeah, there's many different meanings to the cards, right? And I tend to go into a lot of them just depending upon the sort of thesis of the reading. But I feel like the Seven of Cups is more so like the illusion of things, like things being distorted. Like I almost feel like your perception has, like the past has distorted your perception of things. And so I really feel like you're starting to really look like what's true, like, and what's not true. And like, what have I learned from the past and how could I do things even better? The Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. But I ultimately feel like you're making peace with the past and you're starting to understand things as well. You're starting to really understand like what it is that you have learned from the past. And it can be particularly in relationships as well with the Four of Swords being Jupiter and Libra. So, and there's also a trust with inside yourself. And you have the Justice card right here. I didn't even think about it. With the Seven of Cups. So it's like I feel like you're trusting yourself more, but you are also like being more smart with your decisions and looking at things more logically of like what's true, what's not true, and like where is it that you've like. I'm almost getting like your perception being distorted here, like in the past, not now, like in the past. But I like this Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, the Moon card here. Like, now for others of you, it may not be that deep. All right, I'm Scorpio. I have Scorpio in my chart. I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, but I like Pluto in the first, so I got a lot of Scorpio energy. But for some of you, it's just like needing to get more creative and figuring out, okay, in order for me to get more creative, I want to do things from an authentic place. I want to do things that really like creating from a place of authenticity, like not just doing things for this reason, but really like creating from a place of like what's true to you. It could be all of those, really. All right, let's see. Six of Pentacles on the Knight of Cups. You could be getting support here as well, but I also feel like you could just starting to find more reliability and like maybe more groundedness with inside yourself. But there is like an equal exchange here. If it's like a person or something, I feel like there's sort of support or reliability here. Like an understanding is what I'm getting. And this could just be you coming to terms with inside yourself, you know. Knight of Cups again in this row. This Knight of Cups really coming through. I feel like this is you. Like the Knight of Cups is you, Scorpio. But yeah, I just feel like you're allowing yourself to sort of emotionally trust and open up to your ambitions, things that you're passionate about. And I'm also getting like a sincerity as well. Hierophant on the Moon card, like allowing your learning how to trust, but also like really looking at like, you ever like believe something and like, you know, like sometimes like you're not sure like what you believe is true, or like maybe it's like maybe you're doing something differently or trying something differently and you don't really know if it's gonna work, but it's like in order for you to know, it's like you would have to explore it. That's kind of what I'm seeing in this. But there could be some type of I feel like you're really discovering and finding like what's true to you, and I also feel like you're allowing yourself to like maybe trust other people as well, Scorpio, with this Hierophant coming through. Like this rekindling, redeveloping, like sort of your own personal sort of visions and goals, and like trusting and having faith in like yourself, pretty much. So I feel like that taking risk card is here. I don't really think it's like taking risk. I more so feel it's like having faith in like doing different things, or like every time you take a risk, there's going to be like a consequence. Not always, but like, you know, like you're gonna get a result, and sometimes it really helps you learn, you know. So, all right, let's clarify. Scorpions. Let me pull you a couple cards here. You got Libra, I balance, Mercury, the mind. I was just saying the Libra energy here. Keeping the peace as well, but also like thinking more positively. But also it's like understanding like what's true for you and what's fair, and being fair and coming from a place of sincerity. And you also have rice nourishment here with healing. So yeah, it's like you could be really like, you know, working through like what are the blocks, like what has been keeping me stuck to the past, like what hasn't allowed me to fully be in my power, be in my happiness, be in my full authentic expression here, you know. And some of you, it's like there may be like events in the past that it's like you're working through those, you know. And not only working through them, I think obviously they're also making you mature and develop and see life maybe in a different way. Clarify this taking risk here. And you have standstill here. You could literally be feeling at a standstill. It's almost like you're trying to really like I'm getting like a stoic energy of like looking at things here. It's like, you ever been stuck and it's like, damn, like maybe I'm gonna have to do something, takes more risk, or take obviously calculated risk, like be smart, but like maybe I'm gonna have to do something different. Maybe I'm gonna have to do this, because like sometimes like things will stand still for a very long time because like it's like maybe it's like it's just like you're having to make a change. Otherwise, things are gonna stay the same. And I feel like you're not trying to have that. I feel like you don't want things to be the same. Like you want things to be better. But it's like these things that you need, like, or that are being processed and sort of transmuted from the past here. So you got inner peace here. Inner peace at the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna pull you one more card, Scorpio, and then we're gonna call it a wrap. You got ice, stagnation. That is so funny. That's right here with the standstill card. I do feel like there is a stagnant energy here, but it's like I feel like the time is like, it's like the universe is like wanting you to sort of take the initiative and take action, and like, you know, yeah. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Scorpios. I'm gonna leave the reading right here. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos. But nonetheless, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, Scorpios.